In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the updated Stars in Shadow, the Crucible Pulse Rifle. It got a complete refresh with the Edge of Fate. Now it looks different, it has a different icon, and the perks are also used all brand new, including some of the brand new perks that were added with the Edge of Fate. And overall, I just think it's a really good pulse rifle. It's actually a lot better than I expected. So today we're going to be taking a look at what are the perks that you can get on this weapon, what are some of the best ones, and the ones that you should be looking for if you're looking for a god roll in this weapon. And at the end, we'll have a mini review where I just talk about the things that I like or dislike about the weapon. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you do, remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel in case you guys aren't already for some more videos like this. And now, let's get into it, and first we gotta talk about where to actually get this weapon. Now this weapon comes from the Crucible, so it can drop at the end of any Crucible match, but if you're looking for this weapon specifically, I recommend that you wait for this weapon to actually be one of the featured weapons. It can be one of the featured weapons, and that day you want to just do that activity that it's on and just basically get it over and over again. If you don't do that, you're going to have a very hard time getting specifically this weapon. And this weapon comes with two different origin traits, Roar Battle as well as Wildcard. And I tend to think that Roar Battle is a little bit better on this weapon. That increased handling and stability definitely is very good for this weapon. These weapons, these high impact pulse rifles, usually tend to feel pretty slow, so adding a little bit extra stability and handling, it is very nice, especially because of how easy it is to activate Roar Battle. As soon as you get into a fight, it's essentially active. But Wildcard can also be pretty okay, especially in PvE. Whenever you get some kills, it just explodes from the ground. Next, let's move on and let's actually start taking a look at the perks that we have on this weapon. It's the most important thing, and we have some pretty good ones for both slots here on this weapon. First, we'll have a quick overview of all the perks, and then we'll get a little bit more in depth into some of the best ones, because I know that's what you guys are looking for. So let's get into it, and let's start with the very first trade perk. These are the options we're going to have. We have Heal Clip, Keep Away, Rapid Hit, Lone Wolf, Impromptu Ammunition, and then lastly, Send Moment. And I think that we're going to be starting off with PvE this time, since we have a very clear winner and a choice that all of you guys are going to be going for, that being Heal Clip. Every time that we get a kill and reload, we get some health back. It gives us crazy survivability. It is something we can proc over and over again, and it has some great synergy with Solar and also Ember of Benevolence. This thing basically just keeps Ember of Benevolence going over and over again. It is really crazy, and it's 100% gonna be the top perk for this weapon, at least when it comes to PvE. Now you do have a couple other choices. You have Rapid Hit for stability and reload speed on precision hits. This one can be okay. And then you also have Impromptu Ammunition, which is gonna increase the ammo meter progress whenever you get a kill with this weapon. The one thing that I really like about Impromptu Ammunition is that increased ammo meter progress is not used for this weapon. If it was used for the weapon, that wouldn't really be that good. But since it affects everything, our abilities, our other weapons, it does make it a lot more useful. Maybe not as useful as Heal Clip, but I could definitely see you using Impromptu Ammunition to just get more ammo for your special as well as your heavy. Now when it comes to Crucible, you're going to have a lot of different choices right here. You have Rapid Hit for the stability and reload speed. That can be pretty good. And if you're looking for more range, you also have Keep Away in this slot, which is going to give you increased reload speed, range, as well as accuracy. And because of the way that you play with this weapon, Keep Away is basically always active. You're always going to be away from enemies, so you're always going to be taking advantage of Keep Away. You also have Lone Wolf for better aim assist, aim down sight speed, and AE. And then lastly, you have Send Moment, which is going to be another way of increasing your stability, while at the same time getting some flinch resistance. Any of these perks, I think would be very good, but my top two for Crucible, I think are going to be Send Moment or Keep Away. I think those two are the ones that you should be going for this slot. And these are the options we have for the second perk. We have Burning Ambition, Desperado, Soul Logic, Head Seeker, Incandescent, and lastly Kill Clip. And once again, we're going to be starting off with PvE. For PvE, you're looking for either Burning Ambition or Incandescent. I would say that Burning Ambition is better if you already have another way of actually initially scorching targets. And if you're looking for a bit more ad clear, which I think really benefits this weapon, then Incandescent is going to be the way to go. Both of these perks right here I think are really good. It just kind of depends on the rest of your build. But overall, if I had to pick one of them, I think Incandescent just wins out because it's useful even when you're not on a solar class. And for the Crucible, you have a lot of different choices with Desperado, Sword Logic, Kill Clip. Technically, all of those will be really good. They all do the same thing. They all gotta reduce your TTK after getting a kill. It just kinda has different activation requirements. I think the worst one is probably Desperado, just because it's only for a precision hit. So if you hit a body shot, you're just not gonna activate it. So I recommend that you go with either Kill Clip or Sword Logic if you're looking for something that reduces your TTK. And if you're trying to make the weapon a little bit more consistent, then you want Head Seeker. And it's gonna make this a more consistent weapon, the extra aim assist, the extra damage. Overall, it's just gonna add the consistency of this weapon and just overall just make it a lot more useful. So those are the perks that I think that you guys should go for on this second slot. And now, let's take a look at some god rolls. So let's start with the two PvE god rolls, and it's gonna be Heal Clip Incandescent and Heal Clip Burning Ambition. They're pretty easy, both of these are gonna be fantastic. And it really is gonna come down to just the type of playstyle that you're doing with this weapon. Are you already on a solar build? Then something like Heal Clip Burning Ambition can be really good. Or if you want to make this weapon a self-sufficient weapon, no matter what you're using, then go with Heal Clip Incandescent. You get the constant heals, plus the extra ad clip for Incandescent. It's gonna be very nice. And if you're killing enough things, it will also trigger ignitions, thanks to Incandescent and the enhanced version of it. Now for the Crucible is really where you're going to be able to mix and match perks. You can go with Send Moment Head Seeker, Keep Away Head Seeker. Both of those I think are going to be the roles that just add consistency to the weapon. So you want to just make it as consistent as it can be in Crucible, go for either of these two perks. Now if you're thinking of messing around with some of the damage increasing perks, whether it's Desperado, Kill Clip, Sword Logic, you can pair them up with either Heal Clip or just with something like Send Moment or Keep Away. Both of those are going to work pretty well. I feel like Heal Clip, Kill Clip is a very underrated combo, but Heal Clip, Desperado will also work pretty well. So those are the roles I think that you guys should be going for on this weapon, and the ones that I find the most interesting. And now let me tell you a little bit about this weapon, and just overall just what I think about it. And I definitely like this weapon a lot more in PvD than I expected. I don't know if it's because of the way that the damage and the scaling works, but it feels like these high impact pulse rifles just kind of do a lot more damage in PvE. I used to never use them in PvE, but I've used one with Incandescent quite a bit lately, and it actually feels very nice. It kills things very quickly, and the extra damage from Incandescent is fantastic. Now for the Crucible, it was not very good, and I think that's mostly because of the state that the high impacts are in. It has really good perks, it has really high potential, but the archetype after being nerfed when they used to dominate the Crucible are just not in a very good spot. So that's mainly what's keeping this thing back, the archetype that it actually is. But if its high impacts ever get buffed, this thing is definitely going to become a monster and a threat in the Crucible. But for right now, it's just okay, just like the rest of the high impacts. None of them really stand out. Even with these amazing perks, like the archetype is just not it in the Crucible right now. Especially with all the lightweights just running rampant, like the Outbreak Perfected, you're not going to be able to stand a chance. So that's what I think about this weapon. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about it as well. And also if you got in a good roll, or maybe some tier 5s. I actually haven't gotten a tier 5 of this weapon, and it's like one of the last ones I'm actually missing. So let me know if you got some tier 5s of the weapon, if you got some god rolls. Let me know all that in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care everyone, have a good rest of your day.